Listen to me carefully today. If you can commit the next 6 months of your life to a clear, focused, and disciplined plan, you will wake up 6 months from now as a completely transformed person. I'm not here to motivate you just to feel good. I'm here to tell you that your life is waiting for a decision. The next 6 months can either be wasted or maximized. The choice is yours. Clarify your vision. The first month is for clarity. Think about it. How many people wake up every day, run through routines, go to work, come home exhausted, sleep, and repeat, yet never stop to ask, where am I going with my life? Imagine driving a car with no destination. You'd waste fuel, time, and energy, ending up frustrated. That's exactly how most people live. This month, sit down alone and write down exactly what you want to become, have, and achieve. Not what society wants for you, not what your family thinks is safe, but what you truly desire in your spirit. If you want to become financially free, write the figure you want to earn monthly. If you want to lose weight, write your exact goal weight. If you want to start a business, write what kind, with what products, and for what impact. Clarity makes your goals magnetic. When you become clear, your mind filters opportunities towards your vision. Without clarity, life will push you in circles. Remember, if your mind is cloudy, your steps will be confused. But if your mind is clear, your steps become unstoppable. The second month is for discipline. You can write goals, paste vision boards, pray, and shout affirmations, but without discipline, all of that is noise. Discipline is waking up when the alarm rings, not snoozing it 5 times. Discipline is going to the gym even when your body aches. Discipline is studying for that extra hour when your brain wants Netflix. Think about an athlete training for the Olympics. Do they train when they feel motivated? No. They train daily because discipline produces excellence. Your feelings are not the guide, your decisions are. If you wait to feel ready, you will die waiting. Discipline is doing what you decided long after the feeling you made it in has left. Build daily rituals that sharpen your focus. Wake up at a set time, read or study before you touch your phone, meditate, plan your day with precision. The world respects disciplined people because they are rare. Discipline is painful at first, but it births a life of freedom. The third month is for mastering habits. Your habits build your life. Show me your habits, and I'll predict your future without prophecy. If you wake up late, complain all day, gossip, and eat junk, your life will reflect exactly that. But if you build habits of waking up early, exercising, feeding your mind with books, listening to wisdom, and working intentionally, you will rise above average. Habits are like autopilot systems in planes. Once they lock in, the plane stays on course effortlessly. Your life must become automated towards greatness. Choose 3 habits this month that align with your vision and do them every day without excuses. For example, reading 30 minutes daily will transform your vocabulary, perspective, and confidence in 6 months. Drinking 2 liters of water daily will change your health and energy. Planning your day every morning will make you 10 times more productive than someone moving randomly. Habits create success silently until they announce it loudly. The 4th month is for elimination. This is the month of painful decisions. If you keep everything in your life, you will have no space for growth. Think of a tree. For it to bear better fruit, the gardener prunes away dead or unproductive branches. Likewise, you must prune your life. Remove distractions that waste your time. If scrolling social media 2 hours a day adds no value, cut it down to 10 minutes. If you're spending time with friends who gossip, complain, and mock your dreams, reduce that circle. You are not better than your environment, you are a product of it. Remove apps, habits, people, and routines that keep you stagnant. When you eliminate, you create space for focus. Focus is the secret sauce of success. A scattered mind achieves nothing. A focused mind becomes unstoppable. Ruthless elimination today births powerful elevation tomorrow. The 5th month is for skill development. You can be motivated, disciplined, and focused, but if you have no skills, the marketplace will ignore you. People pay for value. The more valuable you become, the more income, impact, and opportunities chase you. Identify skills that will make your goals possible. If you want to run a business, learn marketing, sales, branding, and leadership. If you want a promotion, improve your communication, negotiation, and emotional intelligence. Imagine a young man who sells shoes in the market. He learns how to package them better, market them on social media, speak to customers with confidence, and build relationships with suppliers. In 6 months, his income triples because skills create growth. Skills make you stand out in crowded spaces. Never settle with what you know. Be a lifelong student because the world keeps changing and only learners remain relevant. The 6th month is for execution. This is where many fail. They plan, talk, dream, and journal, but never execute. Execution is where dreams become reality. Start that YouTube channel, record your first video, even if it's not perfect. Launch that small product, even if it's not the final version. Apply for that job, even if you don't feel fully ready. Execution will teach you what planning can't. It builds confidence, tests your assumptions, and attracts opportunities. Imagine someone who has been learning to drive in a simulator for months, but never enters a real car. They will never experience progress. Likewise, in life, at some point you must step out and take action. Execution beats perfection every time. Don't wait for approval. Don't wait for the economy to improve. Don't wait for everyone to support you. Start now. Adjust as you move. 6 months of focused execution will transform your finances, health, mindset, and influence beyond your wildest expectations. Build unbreakable discipline. The 2nd month is for discipline. This is where most people fall apart because motivation is easy, but discipline is painful. Discipline is when your alarm rings at 5 a.m. and your body screams, sleep more, but your spirit whispers, get up. Your future is waiting. Discipline is choosing to eat a bowl of oats when your mind wants sweet pastries. Discipline is opening a book to study when your hands itch to scroll through your phone for hours. Look around. The people who achieve greatness are not always the smartest or most talented. They are the ones who train themselves to do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. Think about an Olympic athlete. They don't train when they feel motivated. They train daily because they know that discipline sharpens their talent into excellence. Imagine if Usain Bolt only trained on days he felt motivated. Would he be the fastest man in history? Never. He trained daily. He woke up when the world was sleeping. He ran when his muscles burned. He pushed when his mind begged him to quit. That is discipline. Your life is waiting for that level of commitment. Most people want convenience, not discipline. They want shortcuts to success. They want to lose weight without changing diet. They want money without learning financial discipline. They want promotion at work without upgrading their skills. They want to build a business but keep watching movies for 5 hours a day. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your reality. Without it, your dreams remain daydreams. Discipline is doing what you said you would do long after the feeling has left. You promised yourself to save money, but when that tempting sale pops up online, do you remember your promise or spend recklessly? You promised yourself to wake up at 5 a.m., but when the alarm rings, do you negotiate with your comfort or rise with determination? You promised yourself to work on your goals after work, but when you reach home tired, do you collapse on the couch or sit at your desk and build your dream for an hour? A disciplined person is respected because they control their body and mind. Imagine a general in an army. His troops obey him without question. Your body must become your troop. If your body refuses to obey, you remain enslaved to laziness. Discipline is painful, yes, but the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is lifelong. Think about it. Which pain do you want to carry? The pain of working out for 30 minutes or the pain of a sick body at age 50? The pain of reading and studying an hour daily or the pain of being irrelevant in your career 5 years from now? The pain of saying no to distractions or the pain of living a life far below your potential? Use this month to build rituals that train your discipline muscle. Wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to train your mind to rule over the body. Start with simple tasks. Make your bed every morning with military precision. It sounds trivial, but it trains your mind to finish what it starts. When you eat, clean your plate immediately. When you plan to exercise, don't postpone to the evening. Do it as early as you can. Each act of discipline strengthens your inner will. Discipline is also about delayed gratification. Learn to say no today so you can say yes tomorrow. If you want financial freedom, you must say no to unnecessary spending today. If you want a powerful mind, you must say no to mental junk food like gossip shows and pointless arguments. If you want a strong body, you must say no to comfort when your workout is only halfway done. Your future self is begging you to build discipline today. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, looking back at these days, thanking yourself for not giving up. Every disciplined action is a brick in the mansion of your dreams. Remember, the world does not reward effort, it rewards results. Effort comes from motivation. Results come from discipline. A motivated person will start fast and quit early. A disciplined person may start small, but they finish strong. Think about a farmer. Every morning, disciplined farmers wake up before sunrise to prepare the land, plant seeds, remove weeds, and water crops. They do this day after day, season after season, even when they are tired or when the weather is unfriendly. Why? Because they know that their harvest depends on their discipline. If they skip a week out of laziness, their crops suffer. Your goals are like those crops. They need daily disciplined effort, not random emotional spurts. Don't wait for your feelings to align with your goals. Make your feelings submit to your goals. Your emotions will lie to you daily. They will say, rest when you need to grind, spend when you need to save, quit when you need to endure. Discipline is ignoring your feelings and obeying your decisions. It is saying to your body, you don't run me, I run you. This month, become a person of unbreakable discipline. Train like a champion even when no one is watching. Work silently while your peers waste time, and soon they will watch you rise with awe. Discipline is the quiet force behind every powerful destiny. If you master discipline, you will master life itself. Master your daily habits. Your habits are silently designing your destiny every single day. You don't wake up successful by accident. You build success by building habits that pull you towards greatness without even thinking. Think about it. Brushing your teeth is a habit. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth in the morning because it has become automatic. What if reading, exercising, planning your day, saving money, and speaking life over yourself also became automatic habits? Your life would change beyond recognition. Most people underestimate the power of small habits repeated daily. They think success comes from one big break, one lucky opportunity, one viral moment, but the truth is success is hidden in the boring, small, repetitive actions that compound over time. Imagine a man who wants to be fit. He goes to the gym once, works out intensely for 2 hours, sweats profusely, and checks his body in the mirror expecting six-pack abs to pop out immediately. When he sees no change, he feels discouraged and quits. But another man goes to the gym daily for just 30 minutes. He lifts small weights, runs a few kilometers, stretches his muscles, and goes home. After 1 week, he sees no change. After 1 month, he notices his energy has increased. After 3 months, his shirts fit better. After 6 months, people ask him, what did you do to look like this? He didn't do anything dramatic. He just built a habit of daily exercise. Habits are stronger than motivation. Habits are what remain when motivation dies. Look at your current life. Every single result you have right now is because of your habits. Your financial situation is a reflection of your spending and saving habits. Your health is a reflection of your eating and exercise habits. Your knowledge is a reflection of your learning and reading habits. Your emotional state is a reflection of your thinking habits. If you complain daily, you live in bitterness. If you gossip daily, you remain small-minded. If you waste time daily, you live in regret. But if you read daily, you gain wisdom. If you work on your goals daily, you become unstoppable. If you encourage yourself daily, you build unbreakable confidence. Think about a bamboo tree. When a farmer plants the bamboo seed, for the first 4 years, nothing appears above the ground. Imagine watering a plant daily for 4 years without seeing anything grow. People will mock you. They will say you are wasting time. They will say you are crazy. But in the 5th year, the bamboo shoots up to over 90 feet tall within 6 weeks. Did it grow 90 feet in 6 weeks? No, it grew 90 feet in 5 years, but the growth was underground, building roots strong enough to support its towering height. Your habits are your roots. They grow underground where no one sees, but one day your results will be so visible and massive that people will think you became successful overnight. If you want to change your life, don't focus on goals alone. Focus on building systems of habits. Goals give direction, but habits create progress. For example, your goal might be to write a book this year. But if you build a habit of writing just 1 page daily, in 6 months you will have over 180 pages. That is a full book. Your goal might be to save $100,000 in 3 months. If you build a habit of saving just a 12 every day, in 3 months you will have saved more than that. Small habits compound into massive results. Start by choosing 3 powerful habits that align with your vision. Wake up early and use your first hour intentionally instead of touching your phone. Read for 30 minutes daily to sharpen your thinking and vocabulary. Exercise daily, even if it's just a 20-minute walk, to keep your body active and energetic. Make gratitude a habit by writing down 5 things you are grateful for every night before sleeping. Gratitude rewires your mind to focus on possibilities instead of problems. Make planning your day a habit. Don't just wake up and react to life. Wake up and direct your life with a written plan. Remember, habits are built by consistency, not intensity. You don't need to read for 5 hours once a week. Reading for 30 minutes daily is far more powerful. You don't need to exercise for 2 hours once in a while. Exercising for 20 minutes daily is far more effective. The secret is repetition. Your brain loves familiarity. When you repeat an action daily, your brain automates it, and soon it becomes effortless. That is why bad habits are so hard to break, because they have been automated by years of repetition. But the same way you built bad habits is the same way you can build good habits, by repetition with discipline. Your habits are your personal rituals. They reveal who you truly are. If someone watched you for a week without you knowing, what would they see? Would they see a person scrolling social media endlessly, gossiping, eating junk food, and complaining? Or would they see a person waking up early, exercising, reading, planning, working with focus, speaking positively, and resting intentionally? Your daily habits write the story of your future, line by line, day by day. If you want to change your story, change your habits. Your habits are your quiet builders. They work in silence and reveal their power in public when the time is right. Eliminate distractions ruthlessly. Eliminating distractions ruthlessly is a decision that separates average people from exceptional people. Distractions are silent dream killers. They don't scream loudly like failure or disappointment. They whisper gently, seducing your attention away from your assignment. Think about your own life. How many times have you sat down to work on an important goal, your business plan, your studies, your content creation, your financial strategy, only for your phone to buzz with a notification? You pick it up just for 2 minutes, and suddenly an hour is gone. That is how distractions steal destinies, not in big chunks, but in tiny, unnoticed slices of your precious time. You must become militant about your focus if you want to transform your life in 6 months. Ask yourself, who are the people, what are the things, and where are the places that distract you most? Some people distract you with endless gossip and negativity. They come to you with problems about others, wasting your mental energy on things that don't concern your purpose. Some things distract you with fake pleasure. Social media is one of them. You go online to check something important, and before you know it, you are watching videos that add no value to your mind, or scrolling endlessly through other people's lives while your life remains stagnant. Imagine a surgeon performing a delicate brain surgery. Would you ever see him answering calls or checking social media while operating on a patient's brain? Never. Because he knows that even 1 second of distraction can cost a life. Your goals are that serious. Your future is that patient on the table. Every time you allow distraction, you risk killing the potential of your destiny. Your focus is your life force. Where your focus goes, your energy flows and results grow. People say they don't have time, but it is not true. They have time, but they waste it on distractions. If you spend 3 hours a day distracted by meaningless activities, that is 21 hours a week, nearly an entire day. In a month, that is over 3 full days lost to distractions. In 6 months, it is 18 full days. Imagine what you could build in 18 days of focused action. You could launch a business, write a book, master a skill, build a strong body, or transform your finances. Look at successful people. They don't entertain distractions. They understand that every notification can wait. Every call can wait unless it is aligned with their mission. Every conversation is not worth having. Every invitation is not worth accepting. Every trending topic is not worth discussing. If it does not align with their purpose, they cut it off without apology. That is why their lives seem intense, because they live intentionally. They are not floating through life responding to every beep and vibration. They are directing their life like a commander directs an army. Imagine a lion hunting in the wild. When it sees a gazelle, its eyes lock on it with deadly focus. It doesn't look at the birds flying above. It doesn't notice the insects crawling near its feet. It doesn't care about the rustling leaves behind it. It has one goal, the gazelle. That is how you must become. Lock your focus on your goals like a lion locks onto its prey. If a lion is distracted during the chase, it loses its meal and goes hungry. If you are distracted during your chase for success, you lose your opportunity and stay in lack. Eliminating distractions ruthlessly requires practical steps. First, control your environment. If your phone distracts you, put it in another room when working. If social media distracts you, delete the apps from your phone during your focused months. If certain people distract you, limit your conversations with them to essential topics only. If television distracts you, unplug it during your success season. Don't trust yourself to resist temptation. when temptation is within reach. A recovering alcoholic does not keep alcohol in the house. A person fighting distraction should not keep distractions accessible. Second, create focus rituals. Before you start your work, declare, for the next 2 hours I am unstoppable. Set a timer. Put on instrumental music if it helps you focus. Tell your family or colleagues not to disturb you during this time. Build this ritual until it becomes a habit. Your brain will learn to enter a powerful focus mode every time you perform your ritual. Third, write down your top 3 goals for the day and attack them before doing anything else. Distractions thrive when you have no clear priorities. But when your goals are clear, distractions look small compared to your vision. When you eliminate distractions, your life accelerates because all your mental energy is focused like a laser beam on what truly matters. A scattered mind produces scattered results, but a focused mind produces outstanding results. You will start seeing yourself completing tasks faster, thinking clearer, creating better, and achieving more with less stress. Your confidence will grow because you will realize that you are in control of your time and not a slave to meaningless notifications or pointless conversations. The truth is, distractions feel good in the moment, but they leave you empty afterwards. Focus feels hard in the moment, but it leaves you fulfilled afterwards. Choose your pain wisely, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Every time you say no to a distraction, you are saying yes to your destiny. Every time you say no to temporary pleasure, you are saying yes to permanent greatness. Your ability to eliminate distractions ruthlessly will determine how fast and how far you rise above the noise of the average life. Develop your skills relentlessly. Developing your skills relentlessly is not an option. It is a requirement if you want to rise above ordinary. In today's world, skills are the new currency. Degrees may open the first door, but skills keep every door open. Skills feed your confidence, and confidence feeds your impact. Imagine this: a person who has worked in the same office role for 10 years, but never learned a single new skill beyond what they were hired for. They become stagnant, frustrated, and easily replaceable. Another person in the same company, however, uses their evenings to take online courses, read books about their industry, learn digital tools, improve communication, understand leadership, and master their craft. Within 2 years, their value multiplies so rapidly that even their bosses cannot ignore them. You must become obsessed with developing your skills until excellence becomes your signature. Think about the most successful people you admire. Whether they are athletes, speakers, musicians, entrepreneurs, or teachers, they did not rise by luck alone. They mastered their skills through hours of deliberate practice, failure, correction, and learning. Tiger Woods started swinging golf clubs before age 5. Serena Williams practiced tennis for hours daily from childhood. Steve Jobs spent years studying calligraphy design and user experience before Apple became revolutionary. They paid the price of skill development in private before they were rewarded with honor in public. Skills are not built by motivation alone. They are built by disciplined repetition and intentional learning. Imagine a young man who wants to become a motivational speaker. He watches speakers on YouTube daily, takes notes, records his voice to correct his tone, practices pauses for impact, studies vocabulary to command attention, and learns storytelling to connect emotionally. Initially, he sounds awkward, his words don't flow, his voice cracks. But he keeps developing the skill daily, relentlessly, without embarrassment. In 6 months, his confidence blossoms. In a year, he is speaking at local events. In 2 years, people begin to pay him to speak at conferences. People think he is gifted, but his gift was hidden in the relentless development of his skill. If you are a teacher, learn better methods to simplify complex topics for your students. If you are a business owner, study marketing, negotiation, branding, and digital strategy daily. If you are a content creator, learn editing, storytelling, social media algorithms, and audience psychology. If you are a salesperson, master emotional intelligence, persuasion, objection handling, and closing strategies. If you are a leader, build your skills in people management, conflict resolution, strategic thinking, and vision casting. Your skills are like muscles. If you don't train them, they weaken. If you train them daily, they become powerful tools that build your influence and income. Don't wait for your job or your boss to train you. Become your own university. The internet has removed every excuse. YouTube, audiobooks, podcasts, free courses, low-cost certifications, knowledge is everywhere for the hungry. The difference between the successful and unsuccessful is not access to information. It is the hunger to seek it and the discipline to apply it. You don't need to study for 10 hours a day to see growth. One focused hour of skill development daily for 6 months will put you ahead of 90% of people in your field. Imagine a chef who cooks the same meals every day for 5 years. Customers get bored. But another chef experiments with new recipes every week, travels to taste different cuisines, learns plating techniques, studies food photography to showcase meals online, and sharpens knife skills to save time in preparation. Which chef will build a thriving brand and attract opportunities globally? The one who developed their skills relentlessly. Your skill is your magnet. It attracts people, opportunities, and income to you without begging. People don't pay for intentions, they pay for skill. They don't pay for your dreams. They pay for your competence to solve their problems with excellence. Sometimes people say, what if I develop my skills and no one notices? They will notice, because excellence has a sound. It announces itself even without your permission. A man who sharpens his knife for hours cuts meat effortlessly before a crowd. They don't see his hours of sharpening, but they admire his effortless cut. Skill development is sharpening your knife. One day you will step into a room and do in 10 minutes what others take hours to do. And they will wonder how you did it. You did it because you developed yourself when no one was watching. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Ask yourself daily, what did I learn today that made me better? Mastery is not about knowing everything. It is about becoming so good at your chosen area that people trust you with their problems. The world does not lack problems. It lacks skilled people who can solve them with confidence and excellence. Decide today to become that person who is so skilled that when your name is mentioned, excellence is attached to it automatically. People who develop their skills relentlessly never remain in the same place for long. Life always finds a way to promote them because their value multiplies wherever they go. Become obsessed with learning, improving, and practicing until what was once difficult becomes effortless. Your skills are your silent ambassadors. They speak for you in rooms you have not entered yet. Keep building them until your greatness can no longer be ignored. Execute with unshakable faith, execute with unshakable faith, because without faith, even the greatest plans die unborn. Faith is not blind optimism. Faith is the deep conviction that what you have seen in your mind can exist in your reality if you act boldly. Many people create plans, write goals, design visions, but they move with hesitation. They act like someone walking on thin ice, fearing it will crack under their weight. But true faith walks like someone stepping on solid ground. Imagine a tightrope walker crossing between two skyscrapers. If he looks down, doubt enters, his legs shake, and he falls. But if he fixes his eyes forward and walks with unshakable faith in his training, he reaches the other side safely. That is how your life works. When you act with shaky faith, your results become shaky. But when you act with unshakable faith, your results become unshakable. Think about the farmer who plants seeds. He does not dig up the soil every morning to check if the seed is growing. He waters it daily with faith, knowing that what he planted will break through the soil in its season. Many people sabotage their destiny by planting their goals today and digging them up tomorrow with doubt, fear, and negative confession. They say, I hope it works, but what if it doesn't? That doubt is poison to progress. Your words carry the energy of your faith. When you say, this will work because I will make it work, your mind aligns, your actions align, and your results align with that conviction. Imagine an entrepreneur starting a new business. They launch with bold dreams, but after 2 weeks of low sales, they begin to say, maybe this is not for me. They quit, not because their plan was weak, but because their faith was weak. Another entrepreneur starts the same business, faces the same low sales, but says, this is just the beginning. I will learn marketing. I will speak to customers. I will improve my offer. I will adjust until this works because failure is not my portion. That unshakable faith births creative ideas, attracts supportive people, and energizes consistent action until results show up. Faith does not deny reality, but it refuses to be limited by it. You see it even in sports. A football team might be down by 3 goals with 10 minutes left, but a team with unshakable faith keeps attacking with intensity. Sometimes they score 1 goal, then another, then equalize and win in penalties. Commentators say they believe till the end. That belief is unshakable faith. In your own life, you will face seasons where the scoreboard is against you. Your bank account is negative. Your relationships are strained. Your business is stagnant. Your studies are overwhelming. And your health is declining. Those are the moments that separate ordinary people from destined people. Ordinary people see impossibility. Destined people see an opportunity for faith to produce the miraculous. Faith is not passive. Faith is not sitting in your room saying, I believe things will change, while you do nothing. Faith is the force that drives action even when your feelings resist. Faith wakes you up at 4 a.m. to study for your exams because you believe you will graduate with excellence. Faith drives you to record another video after your first one got 0 views because you believe your voice will reach millions. Faith pushes you to keep applying for jobs after countless rejections because you believe there is a place with your name on it. Faith compels you to keep loving deeply after heartbreak because you believe genuine love exists for you. Faith is the oxygen of champions. Without it, you suffocate in fear. Look at a construction site. When builders lay the foundation, it looks like nothing impressive. People walking by see only dust, cement, and iron rods. But the builder sees the skyscraper in his mind long before it rises from the ground. His unshakable faith in the blueprint drives him to keep building even when progress looks slow. Your goals are like that foundation. People may look at your life now and see nothing impressive. They see your small efforts, your humble beginnings, your quiet discipline, and they dismiss you. But you must execute with unshakable faith in your blueprint. Keep laying the blocks daily. Keep pouring concrete of consistency. Keep reinforcing with steel of discipline. In time, your skyscraper will rise, and the same people who mocked your foundation will admire your tower. Faith attracts provision. When you move boldly towards your goals, unexpected help comes. Opportunities appear. Mentors show up. Ideas flow. But when you sit in fear waiting for everything to align perfectly, life passes you by. Remember, the sea does not part before you step. It parts as you step. The door does not open before you knock. It opens because you knocked. The mountain does not move before you speak. It moves because you spoke. That is the principle of unshakable faith. You must move first, speak first, act first, give first, believe first. Then results manifest. Every time doubt rises, speak to yourself out loud. I will not fail. I will not break. I will not quit. I will not fear. I will not shrink. I will execute with unshakable faith because my future deserves nothing less. You will feel your spirit rise with courage. You will feel your heart expand with strength. Fear will lose its grip because fear is allergic to faith. Keep moving forward even when the road is dark. Keep taking steps even when you cannot see the whole staircase. Keep showing up even when applause is absent. That is how giants are made, not by easy paths, but by unshakable faith executed daily. The truth is, your life will never rise above the level of your decisions, your discipline, and your faith. You have listened today to a plan that will transform your life in 6 months. But remember, this plans without action are just dreams, and dreams without discipline become regrets. As you stand at the door of the next season of your life, you must ask yourself, do you want to live the rest of your life saying, I wish I did, or I'm glad I did? Because the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret is forever. Every single day you wake up is another vote towards your future. You are either voting for your success or voting for your failure by what you choose to do, what you choose to ignore, what you choose to believe, and what you choose to fear. Life will test your commitment to your goals. It will shake your confidence to see if you are worthy of what you are asking for. There will be days when you feel tired, when results delayed, when rejection slaps your face, when no one claps for you, when your family doubts you, when your friends mock your dreams, and when the mirror reflects only your flaws. But those are the days that separate champions from quitters. Anyone can be motivated when everything is easy. But legends are born when nothing is easy, yet they keep rising. Anyone can have faith when the path is clear, but giants are made when the fog is thick and they keep moving forward. Anyone can love their journey when progress is fast, but true warriors love the journey even when progress is slow because they know that storms build strength and pressure creates diamonds. I want you to say to yourself right now, I am not average, I am not weak, I am not born to live and die unnoticed. I am a force. I am a voice. I am an answer to someone's problem. I am a solution walking on 2 feet. Because when you begin to see yourself as a solution, you stop begging for validation. When you begin to see yourself as an answer, you stop fearing rejection. The universe respects a person who respects their own calling. Life bows to those who stand boldly for their destiny. The greatest prison is in the mind, and the greatest freedom is also in the mind. If you unlock your faith, your discipline, your focus, and your skills, there is no city country, or stage that can keep you hidden. Your light will announce itself without your permission. Remember these words: your background does not limit you, your mindset does. Your past does not define you, your decisions do. Your pain is not your identity, it is your preparation. Your failures are not your end, they are your training. You were not born to blend in, you were born to stand out. You were not born to survive, you were born to conquer. You were not born to impress people, you were born to impact generations. Never let the opinions of small minds become the ceiling over your great destiny. Never let temporary setbacks make you permanent in your comfort zone. Never let fear of embarrassment keep you from taking risks that can change your life forever. As you walk out of this day into the rest of your life, walk with the mindset of a warrior. When challenges rise, say to yourself, I was built for this. When opportunities come, say to yourself, I am ready for this. When fear whispers in your ear, shout back. Fear has no place here. Because in the end, life will not reward you for what you intended to do. It will reward you for what you actually did. You will not be remembered for what you dreamed of. You will be remembered for what you built with your two hands, your one life, and your relentless spirit. So rise up and decide today, if there is anyone on this earth who will achieve their dreams, let it be me. If there is anyone who will break generational limitations, let it be me. If there is anyone who will become a testimony of greatness in this generation, let it be me. Because you are not finished yet. The best chapters of your life are still being written by the power of your decisions today. Make them count.